So now we have an extra long reacting to woke TikTok segment because y'all have been extra stupid lately. Extra annoying, extra demented. So we gotta go harder today. This is what it is. Oh my God. Tinder is full of transphobes. Let's see this monologue.
Tinder is full of transphobes. Like, I just have to believe that, because if that's not true, then it just means that I'm not nearly as pretty as I thought I was, and I physically could not handle that. I refuse to believe that I am the problem because my mental health simply could not take it. Tinder is...
So we often talk about people who are just almost there, right? They're almost there. So you have the self-awareness to say all the right things out loud that you are the problem, right? That you know you're not attractive like that, right? So the self-awareness is coming out, but the narcissism, delusion, and general unwellness is just weighing that out. So here's the thing. The problem is you, right? That look, those curls, looking like little Chiquita bananas hanging off your head. Those curls, they're too tight. See, look at loose waves, loose waves. I don't get a little centimeter curling iron and I want little tiny waves. No, no, no. You look like Ben Franklin with that wig, those wigs they used to wear. And for you to be giving white man at all of any century is the problem, right, sis? For you to be giving white man at all, whether it's 2023, 1776, whatever year, you shouldn't be given that. This is the same person who said they got period cramps on one of the other ones reacted to. So it's not as if anything I'm saying is penetrating, but perhaps one of you who is doing this tight Chiquita banana curl can actually get something out of this. If you fall victim to this hairstyle, call the number on the screen. You are entitled to compensation and damages. My God.
Honestly don't know what to do, but like there was like a really bad experience. Basically, I was just getting a drink at the bar and they called both Azul and I ladies. After they were done making the drink, I went up and I was like, some people don't refer to themselves as ladies, but it's okay that you didn't know. And in a gay bar, so I should feel safe. Too bad, turned it around. They got so mad at me and they took the drink away from my wife and I. He hit the bar.
Step 1. You just referred to your partner that you were so upset about being called she as your wife. That's that on that. Not even going to elaborate on how stupid that is. But this is a you problem, babe. This is the same TikToker who's made a bunch of TikToks talking about how to use bunny self-pronouns, how to use frog self-pronouns. So you're so open about pronouns that you can invent all these bullshit ones, but someone uses the 50% most common one, for which they've probably had a 100% success rate in not offending people by using in their lifetime. And you're breaking down, having a mental breakdown on camera on TikTok as if that's not a you problem, baby girl. This is very sad. This is very sad, right? And the fact that you said, I'm in a gay bar, it's supposed to feel safe. Little girl, gay bars are about the least safe place you can go. My most ratchet of ratchet nights have been in gay bars. It definitely ain't a safe space. I think the last time I was at a gay bar, a man walked up to me wearing a leather leash and asked me for my socks. And the crazy part is you're still more demented than him. You're still more cuckoo than him. Right? Because at least he knows what's going on. He has a goal, a target to hit, and he knows what he wants and where he's going. You're stuck on stupid. All confused, right? Which isn't your fault. And there's clearly some other things going on. But I'm sorry, my empathy for the whole, like, clearly has other things going on thing has run out, because y'all won't ever identify those other things going on, and you say you're trans, and then bitches like me get caught up in your bad look. And the gag is, even without demented little puppies like you giving the trans community a crazy look in public, there's enough things that give us a bad look that are real or within the community y'all haven't even gotten to yet. Problems I would like to actually fix. So if we could sort through these demented hoes and get to these demented problems and fix the real that would be great. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like people think the problem in the trans community is little puppies like this, little pup selves like this, going to gay bars and then having mental breakdowns on TikTok. She's not even in the trans community. She just says she is. She's appropriating a medical condition. There's a whole other list of things we got to address even with those people that don't get tended to because of girls like this. And I said girls because you're wearing an orange sundress, crying in public about being called she. Oh my God.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really, really scared.
This is my sleep paralysis demon. Right? Okay.
One thing about me, I'm gonna have boy breakfast, and then I'm gonna have non-binary lunch, and then I'm gonna have girl dinner all on the same day. And between that, I might have a little gender snack. Done. My 3 balanced meals.
That will definitely show up in my nightmares tonight. This is not the last time I'll see this person's face. Right? I've now blocked them, so it won't be on my screen, but it will be up here. Like, this image is not disappearing from my brain anytime soon. Wow.
Black Lives Matter or White Lives Matter?
I mean, I gotta go Black Lives Matter.
Why Black Lives Matter?
Why? I don't think White Lives Matter. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be a person who's gonna go around saying White Lives Matter. Like, I think that sounds a little not good.
So give me like a little bit more details, like why Black Lives Matter.
I mean, I don't know.
So, Suzanne is also stuck on stupid. And Suzanne has been so rearranged neurologically by the corporate media that she thinks she doesn't sound like a Nazi talking about blank lives don't matter. And she's white. They have depleted Kellyanne's self-worth so immensely that she can be on camera saying that her life doesn't matter, right? Because A, she is so afraid to say anything other than that and get attacked by her libbed out Karen peers, right? Where does she live? I would be willing to bet that she lives in Ventura. She is in the suburbs, right? And, you know, this is how all her Karen friends think, right? Unfortunately. So this mindset has to stop. The white guilt, the white savior. And then you're so stuck on stupid, he asked you, why do Black Lives matter? And it's not enough that you could say white lives don't, but you can't even give a reason for why Black lives do. There's no thought process, babe. Susie, there's nothing happening up here, right? We're going to work on that. Because just like that other hoe, I don't ever want you to come on camera looking like that again. Because it wasn't worth it. My God. White lives don't matter. Okay, so why do black lives? I don't know. You don't? Okay. Well, you'll be in my prayers. Oh my God. This is, ooh. My name is Bitch Nasty. My pronouns are he, him, and my name actually comes from a person yelling it to me on the street. Again, common theme here. We're going with the theme. These people are seen as the confident, strong, inspirational, brave people in society, and her self-esteem, self-worth, self-concept, self-image is so depleted that she had someone harass her on the street, call her a nasty bitch, and she took it on as a name and then grew a beard. So the fun dance music behind her is trying to paint a picture that this is anything but a woman retelling her trauma. But it's all over you, babe. All of that is trauma. That beard is trauma. That mustache is trauma. And that disgusting name is trauma. My name's Bitch Nasty because some horrible person yelled at me on the street. Wow. And again, because we always have to bring it back to this point. I'm trans. Y'all think that's trans? Do you want to fight? Like, that's offensive to me. For you to ever conflate me with Bitch Nasty. Because I'm just a nasty bitch. I'm not Bitch Nasty. Oh my God. I'm really not. But I will say this, Bitch Nasty. Your soul is compromised. And you're a nasty bitch. And you got to work on that. Next. Oh, another Kellyanne. This is for all white people. Let's see.
This is for all the white people who are triggered by the term white privilege. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that a person born into poverty has the same access to opportunities as a person born into incredible wealth? Okay? And you probably know where I'm going with this. So the thing I'm going to say to you is look me in the eyes and tell me that you think that a child born into immense poverty has the same access to education, life experience, and outcome as a child born into incredible wealth.
So, what you need to know about the woke white saviors is that they always tell on themselves. She just sorted all white people into a camp of being born into wealth and all black people into a camp of being born into destitute poverty. And she thinks that's a remotely accurate analogy to make. And she thinks she's really doing her big one by making you think about it and really owning you, right? She really thinks she's an intellectual heavyweight right now. You're a heavyweight, but not intellectually, right? And if you put some of that energy into something that mattered, you'd be in a better place. But they always tell themselves how they actually feel about black people. So you bring up voter ID and they'll be so against it because they genuinely think that people of color are not capable of figuring out how to get an ID. That's what they think of you. Right? I would, as a person of many colors, count the shades. Because y'all know I mix with about everything. I would so much rather someone tell me to my face that they are disgusted by any one of those colors than play this game of like, Blaire was born into destitute poverty because she's a person of color. Really? No. Her soul is also compromised. And you can see with those glasses. She thinks they're shields. She thinks these big ass glasses are, first of all, making her seem smart. This is the go-to for these intellectual heavyweight ass hoes that are really just weighing heavy. But because she has her, I want you guys to think about something. Listen to me, white people. No. That color within me is saying no. See, I'm summoning up the white in me now, and I'm rejecting this.